Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we are going to be covering some battles from Rise to the Occasion, one of the best YouTube content creators and as well Twitch content creators, and also one of the best battlers in the entire world, especially when it comes to the show 6 pick 3 format. But who am I kidding? Rise to the Occasion is absolutely amazing in any format that you give him. He is playing in the Obsidian Cup in the San Bernardino tournament, which he was able to win, but in quite dramatic fashion. So you'll see over the course of this very long video, the Obsidian Cup is a very popular cup amongst Sylph battlers. Consists of bans on the fairy fighting, grass, flying, and ground type, with a number of other bans to really OP Pokemon. Rise's team is Galvantula, Politoed, Dragalge, Escavalier, Umbreon, and Regirock. His opponent has Sableye, Umbreon, Escavalier, Dragalge, Deoxys, and Samurott. So when I look at this team, Umbreon is like pretty safe, especially as a safe switch. Even is able to take a shield from the Escavalier. But the Escavalier is also really safe, right? So it's interesting to see the Pokemon that is safest on Rise's team is also not so safe against the opponent team. Politoed is also like pretty decent here. Especially if you run Earthquake. I'm not sure what's standard in this meta. But those two, I think I would definitely bring in some sort of capacity. But dealing with this Escavalier is a little bit tricky. Like, you obviously bring Galvantula, but you just have to be careful of the Dragalge. Actually, Galvantula is very safe as well. So maybe Galvantula, Umbreon, Politoed is what I would bring. But let's see what Rise decides to bring. Hopefully I muted that video in time, but we will see. It's actually bringing okay, very interesting here. So they decided to bring Dragalge on their side, which makes sense. And we'll see how Rise chooses to play. Gonna shield the potential outrage, which makes sense. Does get the sneak through as well. I didn't even see the sneak. Going to be able to hit the foul play, and then going to look to farm down the Dragalge before it's able to get to move. Very nice. And we will see the... Going to CMP tie with this Sableye, which I think is a very nice play. We'll see whether or not they'll throw here. They do not. Is this enough for the foul? It's pretty close to foul play range. Nope. Okay, not quite. I'm not sure if the opponent undercharged there. Definitely should have did a little bit more than that, but gonna be able to get this second Aqua Tail off. And then they do come with the Escavalier as expected. I'm gonna shield. Let's see if it's gonna be the draw run. It is gonna be the draw run. Really needs to deny here, and is able to deny. That means he will CMP tie on the next move, and I think you just throw the lunge, right? There's almost no chance that they no shield. So this is going to be a CMP tie, and that means this draw run probably will not KO, but you'll look to want to switch anyways because the Galvantula will be super low. Yeah, I'm going to look to switch, and we'll see whether or not the opponent will decide to catch. They do not, and able to hit the foul play. Again, Umbreon is super good against this team, and going to be able to snarl down and take game number 1 against his opponent. Very well played. Makes sense in terms of the team composition. We'll see how Rise decides to switch it up. Yeah, I think Politoed makes a lot of sense with this team. Yeah, and then... Okay, not choosing to bring the Galvantula. Maybe predicting that there's going to be Dragalge somewhere. Let's see. Rise might also be predicting the Escavalier in the front, so wants a little bit more reassurance against it. Or potentially going to try to bait out the Escavalier with Umbreon, and Umbreon should be able to take the shield in the zero shield in most of the cases. So we'll see. Side display here. Okay, yep. Predicting the Escavalier makes the absolute perfect prediction. Okay, they do come into Dragalge. Gonna bait with the Weather Ball. This is a very interesting bait. It does get the shield, which is actually really nice. The question is, do they outrage here? Oh, they do bait as well, but Politoed can easily outpace, so we'll see whether or not they choose a shield. Once shields are down, this is actually really good for... Okay, actually going to switch here. We're probably going to see the no shield. Oh, actually going to shield this. It's actually interesting. Okay. I guess would have had to end up shielding the Aqua Tail. Okay. Oh, very interesting. They tried to catch there. Okay, so this is a very interesting game now. Does have a lot of energy on their Umbreon. But this Escavalier, with shield down, is now actually going to be pretty dangerous for the team. We'll see whether or not we'll see a switch here. Going to try to bank some energy. Maybe take one more. Okay, was trying to catch the Last Resort, but ends up catching a foul play, but that's okay. Gonna try to reach this outrage. Here comes another foul play. Gonna be 2 away. Gonna throw here. The Escavalier will have a very difficult time farming down, but it's definitely a play. We'll have to eat an Aqua Tail. We'll see whether or not the come Escavalier and then try to catch. Oh, actually going to go Dragalge here. That makes sense too. Oh, they actually end up throwing here. That's a very interesting play. This Umbreon's loaded, but could also come. Okay, gonna go with Umbreon. Gonna throw the foul play. Take out the Dragalge, and then gonna look to try to get to 2. Does get the huge deny there. We'll see whether or not an invisible counter will come through. And in a very good spot right now. Probably going to switch here and sack the Politoed and should be able to snarl down. Or could stay and... Oh, this is... Oh, they actually don't commit. Oh, man. Okay, well... Did they make it to the draw run anyways? Oh my gosh, this opponent did not farm down twice. Was too scared to farm down twice, and that ended up costing them game. Either farm down would have made it possible to win the game there. Wow, okay. Okay, now we'll move on to game number 3. REIS has already secured the advancement into the next round. I think we'll just keep playing the videos. I had them set up, so hopefully this transition will work out. Normally I record one round at a time, then I stitch it together afterwards, but we're going to try to record this all at once. Oh my gosh, 2 missed farm downs there. That's kind of crazy there. All right, going to go Escavalier into Umbreon. Very, very, very bad lead for the Umbreon. They do come into Deoxys, and this looks to be quite a dominant matchup. Maybe has, I'm actually not too sure, because they're quite weak to, they do get the counter through. Not a big deal. Umbreon can definitely survive another Rock Slide. Gonna throw back-to-back. I assume a no shield from the Deoxys. Oh, they actually do shield. Okay, well, that's okay. Like, honestly, switch is not, like, overly important. It obviously would be very nice, but they have no hard answers to... Well, they have, obviously... Oh, very nice catch. But this is perfectly fine. Just going to switch back to Escavalier. Going to go for the Mega Horn. Probably going to take a foul play first. And then I'm going to guess that REIS is going to do 4 more counters, then throw the move. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yep. Right before they make another foul play. This should KO. I don't think they'll shield. And we'll see what they come in with. They do come in with Deoxys. Honestly, I think you let this go, right? They Psycho Boost here. It doesn't... Oh, it actually does KO. Going to come into Dragalge. And in a very comfortable spot. We'll see what they want to do here. Trying to sneak an extra move in. Does get the sneak. They're not quite at 2. I think they're 1 short of 2. Going to go for the deny. And we'll see whether or not REIS will get the second deny. It does get the 2 denies in a row, back to back. Very nice. And they're 1 counter away from another move. Actually, no, it looks like they actually snuck there, right? Because or REIS charge move pause. I don't know which one it was. It doesn't really matter here. And this game is definitely over here. Going to be able to throw the Aqua Tail, and REIS to the occasion. Does rise to the occasion once again and sweeps round number 1. So we're gonna go ahead to the second round here. I gotta make sure I mute this, mute all these battles first. And the opponent has Escavalier, Sableye, Beedrill, Melodic, Jellicent, Dalcati. Is that right? Dalcati? It's a pretty interesting pick, but Dalcati even struggles against Umbreon, to be honest, because the normal typing doesn't really help it too much in this meta. So I really like Galvantula on REIS's team. I think it's a really, really nice Pokemon. I think also Politoed is really strong here. Umbreon is like okay. Obviously, Beedrill and Dalcati are more problematic in Escavalier, so actually didn't see what REIS locked in. And then Escavalier. So Galvantula, Politoed, Escavalier are pretty nice. Actually going against Inner Bloom. Very strong Australian, right? Australian? Somewhere down under. I'm pretty sure Australian. Okay. Inner Bloom will let me know. Okay. Oh, actually, I don't have this sped up. Let me just speed this up here. Okay. All right. And then we're just gonna. Okay. Does there you go. Hopefully, I've sped up the other videos. Okay, it's bringing Galvantula, and we'll see whether or not. Okay, is gonna throw the lunge. Right away. And let's see whether or not they tried to... Okay, they actually decided to bank the move there. Gonna switch out into Politoed. We'll see what the opponent wants to do here. I'm assuming that they have... okay, this probably will not KO. Gonna throw the Weather Ball. They let it go. Okay, very nice. And we'll see whether they'll shield. Politoed will likely make the remove. They'll probably look for the farm down. And probably just going to throw the Weather Ball into whatever comes in. Oh, actually going to switch here. And then going to be able to lunge again. This is an interesting play there. They actually shield. Okay. Does get the huge sneak in, which is actually really, really nice. And then you just kind of just lunge whatever comes in, right? It's going to be the Escavalier. Okay, we'll see if they no shield. That's actually really huge for them. But actually still did a lot of damage. But maybe you can make it to the Weather Ball. Because the counters are debuffed? No, not going to risk it. I think that's the appropriate play. I don't think this Escavalier can actually beat the Umbreon now that it's debuffed. They do Mega Horn. Does quite a bit of damage, though. Oh, they actually get the sneak there. That's actually really huge for them. So now they are 3 away. So we'll have to try... Oh, actually, no. They're less than 3 away. But with the debuffed counters... Okay, really needs to reach this Weather Ball here. Oh man, able to reach the Weather Ball. This should be enough. Escavalier is made of paper in the Great League, so it is enough to take it out. Very nice play. Saving, well, honestly, debuff counter or, well, okay, debuff counter probably is less than Shadow Claw, so that ended up being a nice play for REIS. Nice call by the opponent too, but the debuff made sense there. I guess if they had, I don't know, but it worked out quite fortunately for REIS. Very nice play by Inner Bloom, despite losing the lead there. Beedrill is definitely a Pokemon that's a little bit tricky to deal with, just because there's definitely a lot of Pokemon that have play against Beedrill on this team, but Beedrill has really nice coverage with X-Scissor and Drill Run. Okay, actually, sorry, I was going to try to speed this up there. All right, you're going to have Umbreon into Beedrill. We'll see whether or not it chooses to stay. Maybe you're going to look to take a move first, and then... Okay, it does get the extra Snarl in. Kind of weird timing by the opponent then. They do throw the X-Scissor. But, man, Umbreon is so tanky. It is so good. Oh, man, it's actually... Oh, they actually catch on Delcatty. That doesn't really matter that much. But I'm going to switch to... Oh, going to switch to... This is interesting. And going to throw the Aqua Tail. This is actually very interesting. I guess that makes the most sense, right? Because the charms are neutral and able to farm down versus super effective or... Okay. Gonna bait with the Aqua Tail. Gonna put pressure on them to throw. But they don't. But is able to get the Aqua Tail off, which is really nice. Okay, gonna switch. Okay, I like this play. You definitely no shield. And then gonna take a shield from this Beedrill, but will this Beedrill... Okay, let's see if they shield. This will be an interesting call if they no shield. Okay, they do end up shielding. Okay, gonna let this go, and then they're just gonna farm down with Galvantula going right away. And they just need to be able to get to a move. Yeah, and this game's over. And they might try to switch here and, you know, do some trickery here. No, they don't. And gonna throw the lunge. Doesn't want to reveal that they have discharge, but what Galvantula throws discharge anyways. And able to take game number 2. Very, very nice play. Because once the... Yeah, nice play. Just Umbreon. Just so good, right? It's just crazy good. Especially with the ban on fairies. All right. We're going to see how REIS is going to play this next game. I'm going to speed it up a little bit here. Okay. All right. We have Dragalge into Escavalier. So we'll see how they want to play this. Escavalier is actually pretty good against this entire team. They actually do interesting here. They switch out for some reason. And able to land the outrage. Oh man, it prevents them from getting to the surf. We will see what comes in. Gonna throw the discharge. It does more damage, right? So, and the foul play would KO anyways. So, honestly, I'd probably just throw the discharge again, anyways, in case I guess they can't catch. Yeah, they can't catch. Okay. So you let this go, right? Yeah, they let this go. It does undercharge. Very nice undercharge. And then you go into Umbreon. They don't have a move yet. We'll see whether or not they'll make it to the return. They are debuff. You got to let this go, right? They do make it to the return. And do you just call this? No, they draw run here. Yeah, I think it was unlikely that they would Mega Horn there, but And you can kind of win this off the back of they have a lot of energy. Oh, really nice timing by the opponent. Gonna let this go. They would have to Mega Horn, so I wouldn't be surprised if they Mega Horned here. Yeah, that makes sense. But should be in a very comfortable situation here. Gonna shield this. This Sableye is at like 1 HP and has absolutely no energy left, and is going to be able to take out this Escavalier with the Aquatail and going to be able to take out the Sableye. Very impressive play by Rise to the Occasion. So we are going to go to game number 3 here. Let's see, make sure I have it sped up. I do. Oh, I don't have this thing muted, so you probably heard some game music there. Anyways, this person has a pretty interesting team of Blastoise, Umbreon, Cofagrigus, Escavalier, Dragalge, and Obstagoon. So again, Galvantula looks really strong here. Does have to be careful of the Dragalge. The Dragalge should come. So Galvantula, Politoed looks to be really strong on this team. And then Umbreon, there are 2 counter users, so it is a little bit trickier. I also like Dragalge. So like, sorry, Galvantula, Politoed, Dragalge is probably the line I would bring. Yeah, and that's the line that Rise also chooses to bring. Does have to be careful of this. Okay. They do go to 10, and they threw, so good timing by the opponent. They do Dark Pulse here, so... Ooh, okay. Gonna double shield here. They do Dark Pulse. We'll see whether or not they... Okay, gonna undercharge this. I don't know about undercharging this, to be honest, because they can just switch out. They should come to their own Dragalge now. Oh, they come to Escavalier. Okay, well, this is a little bit problematic here. He's gonna throw the Aquatail. Well, they actually do end up shielding. Okay, if they throw right away, I think this is okay. Yeah, okay. This actually looks pretty okay. I think they went 1 over because I think they threw at 8. So they should get at 5. Okay, so is able to throw the Weather Ball first. They're going to Mega Horn, right? So it should be 2 more. 1, 2. Oh, they tried to catch the... Honestly, the Mega Horn does more than Drill Run here, so they should Mega Horn anyways. It does save them a little bit more energy, but oh, they lunge here. Do they self a shield? They do. They do. It makes sense. And in a pretty good spot here. This EQ should be able to KO. Yeah, and should be able to live in our Hydro Cannon too if they do happen to get to it. So gonna farm up to 100. They're gonna throw another Hydro here, and gonna be able to throw the Earthquake, and then the Weather Ball here, and able to take it out. Perfect farm by Rise to the Occasion, and very very nice play. Honestly, they actually should. The Mega Horn does more damage than Drill Run, and it was unlikely that they were gonna make it to another move there. Not that it made any difference, to be honest, because. The EQ was going to be able to KO regardless. So looks like Rise is going to choose to restart. It looks like it's around us take a little bit here. So I'm going to try to fast forward a little bit here. It looks like they have some sending. Oh, okay. Okay, we have Umbreon into Escavalier. So obviously very bad lead here. Does switch out to Dragalge. Gonna throw. Looks like they're choosing to stay. Looks like got a pause there, maybe. Okay, gonna throw the Rage. We'll see whether or not the opponent calls this or not. Oh, they do not. Okay. Will they come in Escavalier? Honestly, Escavalier with energy here. Okay. You go Umbreon here, right? Yeah, even though you have a Galvantula, you just no shield the Umbreon. They're trying to throw a good timing. Very nice play by them. Gonna let this go. You just need to get both these foul plays off before they take you out. I think throw both foul plays, wait for the next Hydro Cannon to come through, and then and then I think you evaluate here whether or not you're gonna make it to. Did you end up shielding? Okay, you let this go. I honestly, this Hydro Cannon almost certainly does not KO. Then you look to switch out right away. This Escavalier does have energy though, so this is a little bit problematic. This gonna no shield this. This is an interesting call here, and gonna lunge this Escavalier. This is interesting as well. Oh, okay. All right. This is getting a little dicey here. Umbreon too OP. Umbreon way too OP there. Honestly, I think the Hydro Cannon almost certainly does more than the Droron or Megahorn. So I'm not too sure what was the plane there, right? Am I incorrect there? Pretty sure. Let's see here. So Blastoise on Galvantula. So the Hydro Cannon does 60%, and then the Escavalier's Megahorn does. So sorry, Megahorn one shot. Okay, never mind. I forgot it's Wait a minute, is that right? Oh yeah, sorry, no. Bug doesn't resist bug. I always forget that. Okay, yeah, that made the right call. Okay, never mind. And actually Droron does very similar amount. Okay, they do come into their own Escavalier. And gonna throw the Droron. Okay, yeah, that was a totally the correct move there. If they had the Megahorn there, but yeah, that made sense. Does get the extra counter in. Is gonna shield. Okay. Do you shield this? Okay, gonna let this go. I guess you just farm down here. Yeah, they're not gonna be able to make the move because they need 7 for the third one. Okay. Oh, it's Dragalge in the back. Oh, this actually is pretty good. Interesting. They went straight to their hard counter. They actually had mirror back lines. That's actually pretty funny. And this is looking pretty good right now. They will have to shield something, but the Umbreon can just end up no shielding, and then basically look to farm down. The Dragalge is going to look to farm down everything. They will make it to a move, and then force them to throw. That makes sense. And then just going to look to farm down, and farm down this Cofagrigus as well. Really, the only chance for them to win was to get another move off there. So very nice. Is that 3 games or is that? I think that was 3 games there. Unless okay. Nope. Okay, Rye's looking up some other stuff regarding his mouse with the recording. So we're gonna go ahead and go to round number 4, and going against Kevin Solodaris. Kevin, I need to speed this up as well. Okay. All right. Kevin has Fortress, Cofagrigus, Escavalier, Umbreon, and Galvantula, and Dragonair. So Umbreon actually does pretty well in the Zero Shield versus Galvantula. So I imagine that Kevin will like to no shield and try to force a shield. Okay, some weird animation there, but it's quite all right. Okay, this doesn't KO, so I can imagine this. Okay, gonna actually eventually actually wins the 0 here, and gonna look to slightly undercharge here. Oh, they actually come into. Oh, okay. Well, that was this is tricky for sure. This is a very tricky situation. Does get the deny. So they will CMP tie here. Let's see. Okay. Gonna shield again. And then probably gonna do 3 then throw. 1, 2. Oh, she's gonna go for the deny. Okay, that's interesting here because I think like had a clean chance to win the. Yeah, that was a weird going for the deny. Because definitely could have made it to the Aquatail first. They do come in Dragonair, but this is pretty okay for Umbreon. They will likely Dragon Pulse this Umbreon, but interesting, not choosing just to take it out right away. I guess wants energy. This should be the Dragon Pulse, and gonna look to farm up a little bit here and take out the Dragonair. And this is looks like to be pretty much game over. Let's see. Unless Kevin can pull off some wizardry here. Okay, gonna throw. Does do one snarl to make sure that they outpace the fellow Umbreon. The Umbreon's very low, and this is definitely gonna be game over. You're gonna be able to take out the fellow Umbreon. Very nice play, not throwing right away, knowing that they need one snarl to be able to secure the matchup. That was actually a really beautiful play there. In maybe purposely, I don't know there. That was kind of a weird decision to go for the deny there in the mid game, just because the Dragalge would have been able to outpace by one turn to the next Aquatail, but maybe was afraid of the farm down, or I'm not too sure what the idea was there. Taking a look at the team, is a 67U mean that it's a Ultra League one? I'm not sure. Okay. All right, gonna go Escavalier into Dragonair. Is a pretty good matchup for Escavalier, but I believe. Oh, very nice catch there. Very nice catch. And we'll see. They do bait out the. And gonna throw. I imagine that they gonna shield this. Okay, this is makes sense. Gonna be able to. Well, it's actually gonna be a CMP tied to the drill run. Oh, it's actually okay. So they're actually gonna look to try to farm down here. Oh, catches Kevin off guard. Kevin sleeping on the wheel and gonna get taken out by drill run. Definitely had the drill run, so really nice play by Rice, and Kevin is put in a very tricky situation here. I don't think it really matters here. Gonna throw the drill run. Honestly, I don't think it matters too much. And I guess they can't. Well, okay, let's see. Maybe I spoke too soon. I don't think it matters. Gonna shield this, and I don't think it matters now that that sneak went through. They do bait, but they're just gonna be they're just gonna be too low, right? This Aquatail. Honestly, does Dragentail do more than Aquatail? I guess it doesn't really matter here. I'm curious here whether or not a Dragentail or an Aquatail does more to a fellow Dragalge. So Aquatail does 15%, and okay, no, it's actually not close. The Aquatail definitely does more. Does only 12%. Either way, was in a pretty good situation. The catch was really nice, and Kevin obviously the switch there was the catch was really nice. Wasn't too big a deal though, and then but the switching and getting the move off was pretty game changing. All right, so they for sure have Escav in the back, which is okay. Okay, they go for the sneak. I guess I need 7 for the outrage, so I don't know why it said sneak there. So unlikely that they bait here, but gonna Okay, so they should be 3 away from the Aquatail. Okay, they do come into their own Umbreon. That's a funny matchup. Gonna shield this. They do throw the foul play. And we'll see how Kevin wants to respond here. Kevin does shield. That's actually really big there. Some weird timing, weird fast movement animation there. All right, gonna throw the. Should be able to reach the outrage. We'll see whether or not they'll shield. I don't think so, because first of all, I don't think it actually KOs the Umbreon. It does not. Gonna let this go. And if they undercharge, I'm gonna switch it to Politoed. Gonna go Politoed. Oh, okay. They do come into Dragonair. Okay, a little bit of a tricky situation here. Tricky situation on both sides. So this is for sure. No, okay. They actually choose not to shield. Okay, gonna let this go. Oh man, honestly, these two dragons here could Dragon Breath down though. Oh, what? Okay. Gonna throw another Aquatail here. Isn't this Dragalge too healthy though? Let's see. Oh, okay. This is does catch on to the Umbreon. Does catch on to the Umbreon here. And it's gonna be able to farm down. Oh man. Oh my okay, yeah, gonna sack the Dragalge here. Okay, yeah. Kevin has like a million Pokemon here to sacrifice. What the heck? Okay. Alright. I was like, man, Kevin just has an endless amount of Pokemon here. I believe that was all the games there. Was that all the games? I think so. Anyways, let's go ahead and Kevin had like a million Pokemon. I actually completely forgot about the Umbreon. So let's go ahead and go to the next round here as well. Gonna go right into the round, and the opponent has Umbreon, Dragalge, Politoed, Obstagoon, Sableye, and Escavalier. So we do see the Say swap into the Escavalier as predicted. Does get the extra move in. We'll see whether or not they'll Duralon or Megahorn there. They do Megahorn, which means you can farm up a little bit here. They do get the extra counter in. Not too big a deal. And very nice farming by REIS to the occasion. All right, they do come in. Their fellow Politoed does have the Earthquake, which is pretty nice. I think pretty sure there's a Dragalge in the front, right? So okay, gonna let this go. They do EQ here, which is a interesting move. I guess they do come Dragalge. The question here is how this Dragalge will play out this match. They do end up shielding, which is really nice. I'm assuming that they'll throw the Aquatail here. You let this go for sure. I'm assuming the Aquatail and try to farm down. Oh, the Outrage here. Oh, that's actually really nice then. Yeah, this sorts out really nicely. And gonna Drill Run right away. In a very good spot right now. And they're gonna shield this. They will reach an Aquatail. Yeah, but this doesn't KO. They do still have the Politoed there, so okay, gonna throw the Weather Ball at this fellow Politoed, and then gonna force this Dragalge to throw its energy, and or try to farm down. But REIS making a very calculated decision there, and gonna be able to win game number 1 in round number 5. I am missing round number 6. But that's quite all right. What was the game plan there? With going Escavalier, maybe try to try to bait the Galvantula. Yeah, because Galvantula is pretty good against this team, right? So want to bait out the Galvantula so that the Politoed could try to sweep. because Politoed is quite safe here. So, and Galvantula will definitely have to shield versus the Escavalier. All right, Dragalge Mirror. So probably a very similar. Okay, no, this time they come Politoed. Okay. I don't think it really matters whether or not they throw EQ or Weather Ball here, because I think they're pretty similar DPE, despite despite no stab on the Earthquake. Earthquake is just a really good move. They do throw another EQ. They're not quite in Weather Ball range, but it's going to be pretty close. Okay, it does throw then another. The question here is they come Escav here, right? They come Escav here and they farm down. Yeah, that's actually a little. This is not just a little problematic. This is very problematic. Escavalier with energy is very bad here. Gonna throw the Aqua Tail. Okay, and then now they're in Weather Ball range, right? And it does get the Weather Ball off. Probably just barely doesn't KO, but really wants to keep this Escav alive. Gonna call the drill run. You're gonna have to shield this, right? Otherwise they'll just get Dragon Tail down. Okay. I think they sack the Dragalge here, right? That probably makes the most sense. Oh no, they actually shield. Okay. But the Escav doesn't have a move though, right? Oh, but they'll have to throw. Oh yeah. Oh, they actually throw here. The Aqua Tail. I guess they're gonna make it 2 Aqua Tails. You go for the deny here. Oh no. Okay. So this. Okay. Okay. Well, you really need the deny there to have any chance. Because now it's gonna simul feint. Okay, that made sense there. In terms of the play. Yeah, made sense on the shield too. All right. The opponent making a really nice play there. Okay. All right, gonna make just a hard read on the back line. So we'll see what the opponent wants to do. All right. Okay. We have the ever infamous Umbreon Mirror, and it's desynced. And the opponent will just force Rise to throw first, right? So Rise will get no advantage. Because if the opponent throws first, it's like an automatic fast move sneak in. Okay, well, that's unfortunate for the opponent. They didn't make the right play there, though. Okay, gonna throw the Last Resort. So that they probably have Sableye. No. Sableye and Politoed in the back. Okay, it does make the catch onto the. I don't know what they're trying to do here. Oh, it actually does not make the catch. They do actually get to the foul play. Okay, predicting the. I don't know what the play is here. Does throw the Weather Ball. This is the correct play because 1 Earthquake doesn't KO, and I'm assuming that. Ooh, okay, well that's not great. Gonna farm up a little bit. Okay, and then we'll see what the opponent wants to do here. They let it go. Gonna throw the. The problem is if it's Dragalge in the back, they do end up. Okay. I like this play. It's an Escavalier in the back. Okay, that makes sense. Oh, okay. Well, this is quite a tricky situation here. Should be able to reach another foul play. They do shield. Is the opponent trying to what? What? Is this some fancy tactic here? I'm assuming this is just lag. And I I'm assuming the opponent just game crashed or something. Yeah, okay, we're just gonna go. I'm assuming they rematch here because there's still like 3 minutes left of the battle. Okay. Uh, I don't know what happened there. Okay. Okay, we're just gonna move on to the final round, and and see how this goes. Oh, okay. Need to mute the game here. All right, we have the opponent has I think this is Stone Collector, a very strong battler from Germany, somewhere in Europe. They have Escavalier, Dragonair, Umbreon, Galvantula, Dragalge, and Politoed. So Umbreon Safe Switch makes total sense here. Gonna shield, luckily this Dragon Pulse. And what else do they have for? I'm assuming they have Dragalge in the back, right? So did you throw the Aqua Tail here? So this is a little bit awkward, to be honest, because yeah, gonna throw the Last Resort. This opponent's gonna go to 100 before throwing the Last Resort, right? Because they don't care about Last Resorts from Umbreon. Yeah, yeah, they don't care about Last Resorts, right? Because doesn't actually do that much. They do undercharge here, which is actually a really nice play there. Gonna be able to throw another Last Resort. They're gonna try to force a shield onto this Galvantula, which is a little problematic here. Honestly, this not debuffed foul play, like two of them are probably gonna KO. Ooh, really nice play. You have to let it go. You have to let it. Oh my gosh, he's gonna shield. Okay. 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 Let's see. If it's Dragalge here, this is really problematic. Okay. No, it's actually Politoed. Okay, interesting. But now they'll just EQ here, right? Which is also really bad here. They either have EQ or Blizzard, and yeah, this is game over here. So I see the reason why, but I think you had to no shield there, right? The farm down was absolutely beautiful by Stone Collection. Stone Collection. I might be saying that name wrong. Stone Collection. I'm pretty sure it's actually Stone Collection there. Stone Collection. Yes, not collector, but collecting wins. All right, we have a Dragalge into Politoed. So we'll see. They don't. Oh, interesting. They throw here. They do come Dragalge. Interesting. They have quite a few Pokemon that could take on Umbreon. So gonna shield. And does get the deny, sneak and the deny, which is really nice. Probably gonna do 3 more than throw. Oh, she's gonna throw right away. Okay. Doesn't want to take any more Dragon Tail damage. That makes sense too. This is interesting. Maybe Dragonair in the back. I don't know. I don't know here. Must see Dragonair in the back, right? There's no other. Okay, does get the sneak in. That was a weird animation there. This weather ball doesn't KO. Yeah, it is Dragonair in the back as predicted. You let this go. Yeah, and then you look just basically counter everything down. Gonna wait the clock. I think you definitely no shield the Aquatail if they do make it, which they do. Oh, actually gonna shield this. Okay, okay, that makes sense too. Though I think like the weather ball or yeah, I'm not actually 100% sure on that shield there. Okay, I take it back and try to be nice here, but Umbreon does come through there, but I do think shielding the Aquatail there was a mistake because either the Weather Ball or the Q would have did more, but maybe was worried that they're going to get to double Weather Ball. I'm not sure there. REIS can probably tell me what happened there. Anyways, they do end up going in. I don't know which round. I'm assuming round 6. REIS lost because I didn't show it. They actually went into tiebreaker. REIS won the first tiebreaker versus somebody, and now we're going into the finals, which is actually just a repeat of. Actually, no. Oh, okay. Actually, sorry. Actually, a repeat of. Okay, this is actually a little bit confusing here. Repeat of round number 7. So we're going toe to toe versus Stone Collection once again. Actually, he missed the lead completely. And this is for all the marbles. Obviously, a little bit anticlimactic because you already know REIS won, but we'll see how these games get played. They do sneak an extra mud shot. I'm gonna let this go. Probably gonna do one more snarl. Oh, they have to do one more snarl and throw their move. Okay. Do you switch here? Okay, nope. Gonna let this go. And we'll see. Switch back to Regirock. I guess once Politoed is gone, obviously could have Escavalier. Gonna shield this. This is an interesting situation here. They actually do end up double shielding here, but I think you just let this go. Yeah. This is the. Okay, this is a little bit tricky here. Gonna shield. It's definitely an Aquatail, but kind of no choice but to shield. And we do get a little bit of lag here. Oh, they do have their own Dragonair. Oh man, this is actually very bad here. And Stone Collection is going to be able to collect game number 1 here. So we're going to show game number 2 here. Just going to mute the game noise here. And we have Umbreon into Escavalier. Going to switch out into Dragalge. So this is a for all the marbles here, right? The REIS has to come through despite losing the lead. Does get the shield. Do they shield this and then throw an Aquatail, or they no shield and they have to throw? They have to throw, yeah. And then that's actually really nice because now you can snarl down. You snarl all the way down, not going to wait the clock, which makes total sense there. Gonna let this go. Gonna snarl all the way down. They do end up throwing just the Aquatail. Gonna try to force a shield onto this Politoed, onto this Escavalier, then come in Politoed afterwards. Okay, gonna shield this. It's just a draw run, but should be able to get the last shield. And then just going to switch and should be able to outpace. Okay, they actually no shield here. And then this is looking really good here. Just going to throw the foul play. And then probably look to switch. If they shield, they don't. Okay, actually going to force them to throw. Honestly, I actually don't think the Aqua Tail KO is here. Actually does KO. Okay, well that's still okay here. Honestly though, because they have to reach the Dragon Pulse, and Rai's gonna make the call the bait there, and can honestly just go straight Weather Ball. They do throw another Aqua Tail, but this should be game over, right? So, they do shield. Going to be able to reach the EQ and going to be able to take out the Dragonair. Huge call by Rise to the Occasion. And we're going to go to the decisive game number 3 in this tiebreaker. We'll see whether or not Rise will be able to pull it off, even though we already know he pulls it off because he's won this tournament. But maybe there's going to be a twist or turn here in this final and decisive game. Okay, gonna go Dragalge lead with Politoed and Umbreon in the back. We'll see. They do Dragalge mirror. The opponent does start late, but yeah, it does start late continuously. Yeah, because of them starting late by 1 turn, I mean it's gonna be able to get the farm down regardless. And gonna switch here, gonna bank all that energy. And they do come in Dragonair. Gonna bait with the Weather Ball. They do have 2 shields. We'll see whether or not Rise is gonna be able to bait them again. Oh, is able to bait them again. Question is here, do they? Oh man, huge call there. Does get the double shield here. Just gonna throw. Okay, does this Dragalge have an Outrage already? Oh, it does have the Outrage. Able to make it to the Outrage. But is it Escavalier in the back? What's in the back? What's in the... Oh, it's actually a fellow Umbreon. And this Aqua Tail is all going to ensure this matchup. And this is definitely game over here. This is unless Rise decides to go to Politoed and doesn't reach a move and gets snarled down or some reason. This is absolutely game over. This is like more. That's like more than 1 last resort worth of health, right? So unless Stone Collection is able to get a bunch of fast moves there, unfortunately, it looks like it lagged by a turn there, but would also have to sneak there. This is almost certainly game over, but gonna fight to the very end. This is gonna go on for about another 40 seconds here. So, okay. Okay, does get the deny, which is very bad for Stone Collection. And yeah, this would like last. They do get the sneak now, but it really doesn't matter at this point in time. This Umbreon, they would need 2 more moves to KO, and they already know that. And Rise to the Occasion is the winner of this tournament. A very impressive performance. Thank you very much for allowing me to shoutcast battles. Obviously, go check out Rise on YouTube and on Twitch. Amazing individual. So I hope to see him in the future at some in-person event sometime this year. So anyways, if you like this video, like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.